Hello and welcome to the Power Bank Expert YouTube channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the INIU BI-B42 power bank model. And first of all, let's have a look at the box itself. I like the fact that it's a plain cardboard box, which is quite eco-friendly compared to other types of boxes. And on the front, what we can see, it's a sketch of the power bank itself, the model's name, and the fact that it comes with a 3-year warranty, which is above average what you can find today on the market. The average, let's say, warranty is somewhere between either 1 year or 2 years. Anything more than 2 years is above average, I'd say. Looking at the sides, there's not much information except here, where we can see some information regarding the capacity and input and output values. On the back of the box, there's also not so much information to go on, so what we can do is just simply go ahead and open it and see what's inside. So we can immediately see the power bank itself, which is wrapped in a plastic cover. Let's set it aside for a moment. So here it appears that we have a charging cable, which is a USB Type-C and USB Type-A, both with plastic covers. And this seems to be a reading light. To be honest, it's the first time I'm seeing this kind of accessory in a power bank, but I think it's something very useful. So I think it's a very good idea for INIU to include it in the power bank. We'll go and test it out later. Here we have a traveling pouch with the INIU logo on the side and with a strap so that you can close it if you want. It can come in very handy when traveling. And we also have a welcome guide here, and we can see more details about the power bank. It would have been nice to have some of these details on the box, but I think it's useful to have this guide as well. So one of the let's say characteristics of this power bank is it comes with a paw-print LED light feature. So instead of the classic 4 or 5 LEDs that the most of other power banks come with, this power bank has them in the shape of a paw, which I think is quite stylish and innovative. And as you can see here, you can tell how much the power bank is charged by looking at how many parts of the paw print show up, light up. So you start with 20% down to the bottom of the paw, and then each of the other fingers, let's say, are another 20% of charge. So depending on how many of them light up, you can know how much the power bank is charged. And you can also see here other details such as capacity. So this is a 20,000 mAh capacity, equivalent to 74 watt-hour, which is well below the 100 watt-hour limit that is enforced by airlines when you fly with a power bank. You can see some current values here as well, size and weight details, what the package includes, and so forth. So I think it would have been nice to have these things on the box, but you know, we're working with what we have here. So that was inside the box. Let's analyze the power bank closer. So let's start by removing the plastic bag. So on the front of the power bank, we can just see the INIU logo and the paw-print indicator. On the side, we have power button. So if we were to place the power button, we should be able to see how much of a charge this power bank has. So all of the marks on the paw-print light up. So it means that this power bank has at least 80% charge capacity, so closer to 100%. On the other sides, there's nothing. And here we can see the input and output ports. So this power bank comes with 2 different input ports. So one is a micro USB and one is a USB Type-C. They also have a newer version of this model, which comes only with an USB Type-C port. So if you were to buy this power bank, I would suggest you to look for the newer version, so that you just have one single input port, input and output port, which is the USB Type-C, because the micro USB ports are slowly getting phased out. So if you want to buy something new, why not buy the latest tech? So next to the input ports, we can see it has also a flashlight, which can come in very handy, you know, if you're camping, going out in nature, looking for something in a dimly lit place, and so on. It's a very useful feature to have. And next to that, there are two different output ports, both of which are USB Type A ports. Let's see if we can get the flashlight to work by pressing 2 times on the power button. Yeah, as you can see, it works. If you just use the flashlight, then this 20,000 mAh capacity will last a very long time. So you can have it open for days, I believe, because this type of flashlight consumes very little power. And if we were to look at the backside of the product, we see some information regarding capacity and input and output power levels, and some manufacturer information as well. Overall, the casing seems to be pretty sturdy. It's made out of black matte plastic. It doesn't leave fingerprint marks, but you can still slightly see the finger placements, let's say. So there are still some marks, but it's just something that is not so obvious compared to other power banks that are much more predisposed to having fingerprint marks on them. Let's also test out the reading light and see if it works. I'm going to just insert it into one of these USB ports. Of course, the first time around it doesn't work. You need to always turn the USB before inserting it into a port. And now if I press the power button, you can see the light is working properly, and it can also be adjusted and it stays in the position that you adjust it in. So this can be a handy tool if you want to read something and you don't want to bother other people that might be in the room by turning on the main light. Again, it's something that I haven't seen in other power banks, and I believe it's a very nice feature to have. Let's turn it off. It seems that you can only turn it off by unplugging it. So there you go. This was the unboxing of the BI-B42 INIU power bank, 20,000 mAh capacity. Thank you for joining me today, and see you next time. Bye bye.